Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon, May into June 2022. I'm your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace, from a professional witch, available on Kindle, link in the description box, and it's dedicated to my mom, and she's a Cancerian, don't be shocked. And of course, I am a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey, how you doing, my crab cakes? Let's get up in this gig. If you are new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, hints, insights about a specific astrological timeline. Therefore, not a timeless read, a timed read. And we'll talk about that timeline in a minute or so, because these 5 decks also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you align your own personal elements, internal and external, to plant the seed at the new moon and get a pretty good shot at manifesting by full or thereabouts. So spell work, manifestational work, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. That's your lens of art form. We all have our own. Even 2 people doing the exact same thing have individual takes on it. So you do you. So let's look at the timeline. The new moon in Gemini on Monday the 30th, yay Memorial Day, the day of mourning. New moon in Gemini on Monday, May 30th, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. It is a new moon on Monday. Light your torch, wave it for, and wake up Simon Le Bon, because it's a new moon on Monday. And then we are, Generation X, don't sue me. We are then looking at the waxing phase, right? The building, the expanding, the attracting, the manifesting, the taking from inspiration into physical form, to the full moon in Sagittarius, Tuesday, June 14th, 7:51 a.m. So those are both early days for those planetary alignments. Schedule your magic, etc. accordingly. I will certainly be doing so. So it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, because we got more than one situation going on, as well as your sun and moon might have interesting insights, ways of looking at the same timeline, right? So I guess that's about it. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. The last read I did, the Gemini read, was so chaotic. All of a sudden, landscapers were here. It was nuts. It was fun. I laughed my ass off after that one, and a little bit during. But things seem to have calmed down in the neighborhood, so let's see how this goes. It is Cancer after all. Oh, please take a nice deep breath. Still point. And here we go, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for our element of fire. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. Ancestors, what is the spell fragment? A little clue, tip, hint about their element of fire, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire to plant that seed new to full May, June. Gemini got this exact same card. I know, because I just did it, and it's right there in front of me, written on the clipboard. Energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me. Make me shine. Now, I'm probably going to say some of the same things here that I did there, but I might say some things there that I'm not going to say here. You might want to check it out, and certainly if you have Gemini placements, I would go look at that. It doesn't happen that often. So the key to this little spell fragment, A light inside my fire divine. Okay, light it up. Spark me, baby. Energy, fill me. Make me shine. A light inside my fire divine. See, it's the divine part of it that gets me. Oh no, I just had a Pink Flamingos flashback. Clairvoyance for fun and profit. But if you get what I'm saying there, you know, the divine involves the divine. It is, in essence, mystical, not just spiritual. So to be filled with that and to shine your light at full capacity is the gig. It's called spiritual awakening or something, I don't know. Let's see how that grounds, shall we? The element of earth, the crystal oracle, Tony Carmine Salerno. Love this deck. I don't work with decks I don't love, though. But this one's really cool because it actually gives like oracular, this is going to happen, not just, oh, the energy is this or that. So whether you have the stone or not that's indicated on here, doesn't matter. You do you. You want to go get it, knock yourself out. Clear quartz does everything. Just program it with the intention of energy and whatever else we're about to draw here. Or a piece of jewelry, or, I don't know, a rock from the street. Just something, a little touchstone, a little... So every time you touch it, there's that subconscious zit. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons, one of the archangels of the north, powers of the earth in the sign of Virgo. Please, one card in clarity. What is the crystal? The oracle, the message, all of that, you know, the stone itself, the vibe, all of that, some of that. Most needed by the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, the element of earth to fuel the fire, to ground and manifest their heart's desire for energy, divine energy, this new to full. Chrysoprase, which is really works the lips. Chrysoprase. It's chrysoprase. Say it with me, kids. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chrysoprase. In case you gotta look for it, it's good to know. It's also a character in the Terry Pratchett Discworld novel series, which he's a troll. But apparently I believe he's a very wealthy troll. But he's not rich as creosote. I know. The turtle moves. Hold on. Chrysoprase. Keywords: fertility, love, compassion, truth, uplifting. This feels very Cancerian, right? Fertility, the mothers of the zodiac. Love, heart chakra. Compassion, Cancerian. Truth, and uplifting. Let's see how this goes. Chrysoprase helps open the heart center and allows you to feel the presence of divine unconditional love. Well, love and light are essentially the same thing. Here we go. There's the divine unity that splits into the masculine part of it that is light, truth, and the feminine part of it that is sound, love. Okay, so I didn't make that up. I didn't make that up a long time ago. It makes sense, right? The vibration of love, and we see the light, right? So, you know, this is that. This is you opening your heart to get this energy moving. Well, Carolyn May says it in Anatomy of the Spirit. I can't believe I remember this. The heart chakra chapter, she goes, this is really, it's the pomp. It's what animates. Love is divine power, is the sacred truth of the heart chakra. And that's also mentioned in my book, Words of Grace, link in the description box, dedicated to, just go, you can see the free preview and just see the dedication to my mom. Makes me tear up every time, and her too, because she had cancer, although she doesn't show it. Through this, you will give birth. Wait, did I leave off here? You are entering a fertile period that will enable you to create, express your true nature in a loving and compassionate way. To creatively express yourself in that way is open and authentic for a Cancerian, but remember, you got the claws and the shell there. So you don't just do that at the drop of a hat, right? Through this, you will give birth to new ideas that reflect and align with your true essence, which is not your ego, it's your soul. And that's just how it is, and the personality is in between the two. The devil on one shoulder, ego on the other, but it all gets integrated into one. It's all good. All you would love to create, manifest, and achieve is now possible, provided you remain true to yourself. You hear that, Lil? I know you're watching this vid. You're on vacation. Listen to what your heart is saying. Be guided by your intuition. Fucking Cancers, you crab cakes. And you will create the success and fulfillment you rightly deserve. Many wondrous experiences are in store for you. This is from my friend Lillian, and I bet thousands, billions of Cancerians, 1/12 of the planet. Well, then you go Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So the energy we're looking at here is heart chakra energy. Look, no matter what else is going on around you, your cardinal water, creative emotion, right? Just open your fucking heart. Oh, get a kitten. Watch a kitten. Watch kitten videos on YouTube or puppy videos. You do you. Just get it going a little bit every day for 2 weeks. Get your heart open. It is an electromagnetic field. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God, this is the thing I fucking know too much. But you want your witch to know too much. Let's get the element of air, the healing with the angels oracle. Now, there are 2 parts of this. Number 1 is obviously the words on it will give you the element of air, the mind. What to think about, what to read about, what to study, what to research, blah, blah, blah. Meditate, pray, whatever. Light some incense. You do you. Thwarp a fan. But the second part of it is that these are like departments of the angelic legions. In this case, we're doing the Gabrielites, the angels of the West, element of water. So, you know, what is their function? And it's not always so transparent, right? It's not always so obvious what their function is. So play with this in your head. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of water, the sign of Cancer, powers of the West, please, beloved Gabrielites, the angels of healing waters, and the portal through the West, I will go into the West and remain Galadriel. That's how you crossing the river Styx, however you want to see it. Please, one card in clarity, beloved Gabrielites. What is the healing with the angels oracle? Who are the legions waiting with their wings in the wings, waiting to fly in at the call of the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, watching this video, receiving this reading, wanting energy with that chrysoprase open heart. They're gonna make things are coming, really good things. But they got to get that heart open. Who's the angels waiting to come in at their call? Because they don't come in unless you call. Close. This new to full. May, June 2022. Well, abundance. The healing angel of abundance. Oh, this is in the title. Of course, this is in the title. Why wouldn't I put that in the title? And look, it's not clickbait. What would the healing angels of abundance do if not heal your abundance issues for starters, right? Also give you the abundance you need to heal. The truth is the universe, I'm not talking the man, I'm not talking about any conspiracy theories. No, the universe gets you everything you need. It's just not always what you want. Ew. So, the pen where the personality caught in between until we integrate all of it. So, look, you gotta call them these angels. And whatever, you don't gotta make a big deal about it, but a piece of chrysoprase, if you could find it. It's a very Carol Channing kind of word. Oh, it's chrysoprase. But the energy of this feels lovely. It's definitely more settled than that Gemini read I did. That was straight up hilarious nuts for me. Like, afterwards, like, I really laughed my ass off watching that. Okay. So, I think if you're looking for an abundance to go on here, understand abundance, of course, comes in all sorts of different forms. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean that you have more than you could ever experience or use. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, people who've got money, more money, they couldn't spend it in one lifetime, right? But, you know, think about an abundance of time, an abundance of creativity, an abundance, and fertility. And fertility was one of the key words here. Thank you. whoever that was. Very, very helpful. Element of water. The whispers of love. Oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above. 8th chakra and above. If this is just you, it's just the collective higher self for whoever watches this. But if there are other people involved, apparently their higher selves have a say too. Apparently that's fair. We'll see. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love for this Cancerian collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign. Watching this video, receiving this reading, the element of water. The emotional part of this, the feeling part of this, the juice behind of it. Cardinal water, creative water. They want to create this divine energy. They want that fertility and those opportunities and that ability to heal their abundance stuff little by little by little by little by little, day by day, and therefore bring to them what they need, which is more in alignment with the essence of their soul. So give it to them right between the crabby crab cake eyes. What is the piece of information, inspiration, insight they most need about their emotions? The element of water. This new default, May to June 2022. Slow down. Only a certain amount of people are going to get this next reference. What does a yellow light mean? Slow down. Slow down. Taxi. It was a TV show back in the prehistoric ages of the 70s. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Slow down. It doesn't mean stop. It means slow down. And here's the paradox. The paradox is time is the enemy of the ego, but the ally of the soul. That's just how it is. Because there's divine timing. The ego wants so to hack that, right? Wants its cheat codes. Things can be delayed but not prevented. Things that you're destined to do, you're destined to do. You're destined to do, you're destined to don't. So the paradox is that the more you slow down and actually feel the intuition, you're aligning, and it doesn't mean when you're not feeling good, you're doing it wrong. I don't buy that anymore. I used to. I don't. No, that's the ego using spirituality to beat the crap out of ourselves. I'm a Pisces moon, believe me, I know. But actually to slow down, it is in still moments that the inspirations come. And it's not always in meditation. It could totally be vegging out. It could be just something captivates you. And because you're sitting still, they could find you. Well, not that they can't find a moving target. The angels, the gods. What, you think your higher self doesn't know exactly where they made you? Very cool read. Very creative. And by the way, they just gave me the imagery of pregnancy because of the fertility and the abundance. Very Demeter, goddess of the topsoil. Not Gaia, but the mother part of the feeding fertile soil. Pregnancy takes gestation time. I mean, I know mothers work, believe me. I know. I have served women in my career predominantly, right? And I'm a cat mama. Is Melky, my little Taurus. Lay down. Speaking of Taurus, Demeter. But there does take gestational time, right? You need to rest. But there is a little difference between rest and slowing down. Just gonna say. Last card down. Card of Spirit. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. You can't see that. The Spirit card, right? To charge it with. So you get a piece of chrysoprase, you call in the angels of abundance, you cast for energy, and then slow your roll. Watch what happens. Right? This would be the thing to charge the chrysoprase or similar or some such every day. So you don't have to redo the whole thing all over again. You just kind of do your mantra with your rock. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Once again, the I call upon the ascended masters of energy. For the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, what is the perfect healing mantra? One that will not just hit them here in the third eye, but also hit them in the gut, right? They're the tummy. I believe Cancer is the tummy, right? Or something like that. So may they really, really feel that, embody this mantra, so that they can cast their heart's desire for energy, a light within them, their fire divine, energy fill them, make them shine with that fertility, that compassion, that open-heartedness, that divine power, with the healing angels called in to help them, and slowing down. Because when they get excited, we all get a little wacky when we get excited. Allow things to unfold. So what's the healing mantra to help them do this? Please, to charge all of this, that they may manifest their heart's desire this new to full, May, June 2022. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. And that is true. Because apparently the miracles are happening all the time right in front of us, but unless we're in balance, you know, it's like radio waves in the air, cell phone waves, unless you got your phone on or your radio tuned. Right? It's like synchronicity. Carl Jung said synchronicities happen all the time, but we don't necessarily, paraphrase, we don't necessarily fly at an altitude to see it all the time, right? So interesting. Greeting wellness. I think you are going to love this one. And yes, this is the taking care of the physical body one, but not only the physical body one. Greeting wellness. Balance is the key to a life of infinite miracles. When wellness is welcome, you are taking responsibility for the upkeep and preservation of your body as your sacred vessel of spiritual growth. All right? So you see it from the soul's perspective. This body is not who I am. It's like Course in Miracles 101. I am not a body, I'm a spirit, right? You've had so many bodies on this planet, and apparently elsewhere, whatever, that it can't be who you are, just like the car that you drive, or whatever. You know, you're not that either. Change up vehicles. But that doesn't mean you don't give a shit about the car, right? It's like, I love my RAV4. He's gray, so I named him Dorian. I love my boy. I love him, right? So we make sure that that is maintained. But it's not just about that. In balance, you may come to see how endless wanting only creates more things to want. That's so Eastern philosophy. It's ridiculous. When operating from patterns of instant gratification, you are likely chasing after happiness that is out of reach as your body remains out of balance. So you're chasing it, you're working it, but your body can't hold the voltage. Slow down. Just saying. This is resolved by learning to care for the body physically, emotionally, energetically, and nutritionally. Physically, emotionally, energetically, and nutritionally. A little bit of that every day for 2 weeks. Gotta do a dietary juice cleanse. Giving yourselves enemas and whatever. You do you. I've done them. As your life comes into greater balance, you will likely sense true happiness, not as the end result of specific outcomes, but as the energy created by taking the time to truly care for yourself. You gotta mother yourselves, baby. But, hi baby, but, you know, bring it into balance. It totally makes sense. Oh, wait, this last little bit. This mantra is ideal for cultivating self-love, improving self-worth, and letting go of compulsive tendencies. So look, this do make sense, right? It's like you have this fertility, you have this stuff you want to manifest, and you just need the energy of the heart's desire. Well, if that depends on certain outcomes happening, I don't know. Shake the dice and steal the rice and do the best you can. However, this is a very Eastern philosophy, and not very extremely. There's a thread of it through here. Slow down, right? Bring yourself into balance. It's got a little bit of Taoism in there. It's got a little Buddhism in there, right? Slow down. There is something gestating in you. You haven't done anything wrong. But to take care of the body, to take care of your emotions, to allow that happiness that is inherent within us, as Course in Miracles says, happiness is a decision I must make, right? And we make it over and over and over again, but would you rather be happy or right sometimes, right? Both, says the New Yorker in me. But this is a very, very powerful mantra. I mean, I've used it. And the heat keeps popping on. This happened in Gemini too. Synchronicity. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do a summation with a blessing. I always do. We do them for real, sort of. Well, the energy is real. The humor is too. But then we'll chat a little bit at the end where usually I let the goofy loose. Let the goofy loose. Torch of Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. And earlier today I had to talk over wind blowers and weed whackers. I can handle my air conditioning, heating, whichever that is. One more breath. Still point. Good, I'm glad you're all laughing too. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need. This new moon to full moon, May into June, that they may greet wellness, because balance is the key to them having a life of infinite miracles, step by step by step, not all at once. Hence, slow down. Slow down, because when they're excited, they get ahead of themselves. They need to take some time to allow things to unfold. And hey, it's 2 weeks, right? Calling in those healing angels of abundance to help them heal their abundance issues, as well as to heal them in abundance, right? So many different ways that can express for them. Working with that Christ of praise energy, either with the stone or not, the fertility. Those heart's desires, those things, are so many opportunities. There's so much potential for them here. But if their body, if their energy, if their emotions, if their nutrition is out of balance, they can chase that as much as they want. They'll never truly catch up. Hence the healing angels of abundance, helping them to heal that so that their heart can open, so that they can be happy despite of what's going on around them for periods of time here and there at first, and then more consistently. That's the process. Opening that heart and getting the very experiences that they came here to get in this life, and receiving the energy to do it all, and not just sugar or caffeine, although I love that too. No, but with the divine energy to help inspire and manifest that heart's desire. A light inside their fire divine. Energy fill them. Make them shine. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So motivate, and so it is. Go shine your light, crab cakes. Go knock them dead. Well, knock them alive, you know? You do you. Remember, your heart's desires are part of a larger plan, and the universe always has a plan, no matter how anything appears to be. So be gentle on yourself, and sometimes when we slow down and get still, we can see how that's true. Maybe not all of it, but some of it. So did you like it? Like the video, show other people you like it, tell the world, help the other crab cakes find it. But if you want more of me, if you think I'm good, if you think I'm fun, if you think I've got gorgeous hair, I think all three of those things are true, then subscribe. Apparently people do that sort of thing here on YouTube. But if you really want to go deep, all joking aside, I love Patreon. Patreon.com/ Facebook.com/Drawing the Circle. It is my primary platform that I work with. Clients, then Patreon, but clients ain't a platform. That's my gig. I love reading people, and if you would like a private read, there's a video in the description box, booking a reading with Mel. A YouTube video explains it all for you, just like Clarissa. So thank you so much for watching my crab cakes. I love you, my crustaceans. Have at it. And really, the fertility, the pregnancy references alone for the mothers of the zodiac make a lot of sense. So, wishing you the very best in the planting of that seed and the blossoming of that bloom this new to full hail. Farewell, and blessed, blessed be.